Hi everyone, in this video I want to show you one of the best game by Mikhail, very good chess player, and of course he well known by his crazy sacrifices, and his opponent was Janus Szukszta. Okay, let me show you this game. So after d4, knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, e4 and d6, it's King's Indian defense, and black of course wants to play very active, and white played Zamish variation. Okay, then castle bishop e3, e5, knight g to e2, c6, queen b3, possible move in this position. Of course white has some opportunities instead of this, but queen b3 is okay. Then e takes d4, knight d4 and d5, very standard pawn breakthrough by black, and of course black wants to open this position because of white king, which now is at center. Then c takes d5, c takes d5, e takes d5, and then knight c6. I like this move very much because another sacrifice by Mikhail, and of course his opponent should take on c6 and then rook e8. It was Tal's idea, and of course he wanted to take on e3 and also on d4 because of the spin. And then we can see blunder for white. It's king f2 move was very logical because now king protects on e3, but then Tal has interesting and very good sacrifice, rook e3, and most of Tal's sacrifices are correct, but so many are exceptional in the history of chess, and Tal's sacrifice invokes such a fear in his opponents that it causes a psychological effect that diminishes their play. And in this position another big mistake by Janus Szukszta. He played rook g1, maybe he should take on e3 or play some other moves like a solid move king to e2, but rook g1 and then another sacrifice, but very strong move, knight g4. Of course white should take on g4 and then simply bishop d4, and in this position white has only one extra pawn, but of course very strong attack for white king for black, and of course black wants to take on c3 and win in this game in one move. Then of course white decided to sacrifice exchange on d4 and then queen g5, and maybe endgame also is good for black, but Tal of course wants to attack on the king, and he played rook e2, another sacrifice. Of course the king e2 is obvious move, and then bishop g4, king e1, rook e8, another check, bishop e2, and then final strong combination, rook e2, king f1, and last move was queen f2 with a checkmate. And of course let me show you knight e2, knight e2 also possible, but then simply queen d5 and queen for the rook for black, and of course very strong attack for the white king. So very good game by Mikhail, and of course I like this sacrifices so much.